I know it hurts to see, but if your social media calendar looks empty like this, then probably your bank account looks empty like this one. Well, close to be empty to be fair. Here is the good news. In the next few minutes, I will show you how easily and efficiently fill your social media calendar and consequently, hopefully, filling your bank account. The brutal truth, these two things are more connected than you might think. In 2025, more than 5 billion people use social media. This means 64% of the full population. Just think about this. 74% of population has access to drinkable water and 64 has a social media account and uses it. It's a bit crazy, no? How important it is actually for a business to be present on social media and to use them consciously. In 2025, social media remain an essential driver for visibility, trust, growth for business in every industry. The social media marketing has evolved from just an option to an essential business tool. It will boost your brand visibility, foster your customer relationship, driving sustainable business growth. This is the key. You cannot just post just for posting. This was in the past. As of today, you need to be selective about the content you share. You need to choose it consciously, having your audience in mind, having your community in mind, who matter to you and to your business. So given that social media are so important and literally crucial for the success of your business, whether this business is, no matter if it's a bakery, if it's a restaurant, if it's a herbarium, if it's a beauty shop, if it's a hairdresser, social media is actually the key. And how do we go from this empty calendar and this empty bank account to a full social media calendar and hopefully a full bank account? You just need to be out there on social media. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. You choose your poison, but you need to be out there. You need to be out there with the right tone of voice and the good content. The content made for your audience. You need to reach people via social media. All customers, new ones, all need to see you on social media. Obviously, you can follow different paths to achieve your goal and to be present on social media and to become a constant on your audience feed. But today, I will show you two methods, both supported by artificial intelligence, because in the end, we are in 2025 and I'm pretty sure that most of us uses it. Let's say I own a bakery. Mimi's Bakery. And I sell traditional Italian pastries and cakes. In the end, I'm Italian, so fair enough. I have inherited the passion for baking from my grandma. I love it, and I use my grandma recipes. I do not have time for social media, but I know that it's important. So I'm going to try to give it a shot. In the next few days, I will launch a new pastry, I Bignè di San Giuseppe. And I want to create a series of posts for it, to launch it perfectly, to show it to my current audience, but also and especially to attract new ones. Let's see how to do it with the support of, first, ChatGPT. So let's tell ChatGPT that I want to create a campaign for my bakery and for the launch of the new product. Let's ask to help us create a series of posts. Let's see. So here, the first thing that outcomes from ChatGPT is actually an explanation, a suggested path, so a strategy on how I should follow through with my, let's say, campaign. Here it offers me a series of 7 posts and like a little bit of a draft of what could be the teaser. Nice enough. So let's ask it to actually draft the actual captions. So this is already a second step. Let's keep it in mind because later I will show you another way, maybe a bit easier, faster, better. And here we go. So I have a series of 7 posts. They are, to be honest, not bad at all. Something special is rising in our ovens, golden, delicate, filled with cream and tradition. Any guess? Stay tuned, the sweetest surprise is almost there. Then we explain a little bit of the background, very, very nice. And from our kitchen to your home, it is nice. It doesn't have anything personal about my bakery. It doesn't say anything about the fact that I get this passion for my grandma, I use her recipes, or for instance, the lemons that I use to make the custard creams are coming only from Sicily. So let's ask ChatGPT to insert a bit of myself into this, because that's also very important. Now, what we saw before, your customer wants to feel related to you, needs to see you. I have a little bit of more instructions to give it. So it's a third step. Let's try. And this is, to be fair, already very nice that it's giving me a series of posts. And bear in mind, you need to be registered in ChatGPT. This is not something that I could do with the completely anonymous version. I need to be logged in. It's not a paid version, so this is actually free. So let's have a look. A family secret is coming back to life, straight from Grandma's recipe book, Sicilian lemons. Very nice. It incorporated my my suggestions, traditions, why Bignè di San Giuseppe, and so on. There is still something missing. How do they know where to go? So let's tell it that at the end of every post, there should be my business address. Let's see. Let's give it another instruction. Very good. Now I'm kind of satisfied. Okay, so I have, let's say, the series of 7 posts that ChatGPT is suggesting me. Maybe I would have liked a bit of shorter series, but let's say for my sake, now it's fine. So what are the next steps now? I would have for each post to add an image, and of course I will have to retouch this image, make it perfect and fitting for each description. And this is something I will have probably taken pictures before, and I just need to add them. And then I need to post on different social media. So for each social media, I will copy and paste my full post with my image, and I will have also to understand how each social media work. And let's not keep it easy. Instagram is pretty different from Facebook. Facebook is pretty different from TikTok, and of course LinkedIn is completely different as well. So I would still have quite some work to do. This helped a lot because it took out of my hand a lot of thinking. I'm not 100% sure that it's SEO optimized. I'm missing hashtags, so maybe I could actually ask it to add hashtags. Let's do it. Let's add another step because I think this is actually very important. So let's ask. Here we go. I have my hashtags. Okay, much better. My post, at least, it's mostly ready. I need, as I said before, now to add pictures, retouch pictures, and then post on 3, 4, 5, whatever different social media. What if I actually could do this in less than half the time? And with a tool that actually knows my business already and knows my tone of voice, knows all the things that are important for me to add, and will support me in the creation of easy peasy campaign. Let's introduce to you ContentGenio. Here I can easily create either a simple post, if I want, a single one, or a campaign, because that's what I want, no? I want to launch my new product. And look what I have. Different models already preset up according to what I actually want to do. For today, I want to promote a new product. So I want to promote my new Bignè di San Giuseppe custard cream bignè to attract new customers. Now let's see. Let's click on next. Let's see what this prompts me. Oh, look, it gives me actually marketing models to reach my objective. I have recommended ones, but I could actually select different ones. For each model, you have suggestions on what is best for, but you can actually choose the one that you prefer. But I will actually go with the recommended one, the AIDA, for a single product launch and direct response. And then I click on next. Now, my content variant will be already social optimized. I can choose the post length. I will post on social media like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, maybe even LinkedIn, but I don't need long posts. Actually, I want shorter ones. If I have supporting materials, maybe the recipe even, or maybe I have a little brochure, I can actually upload it here. But if I don't have anything, if I didn't have time to prepare anything, I can just click on Start Campaign. And a few seconds later, here we are. I have a campaign timeline. Suggestions that I can edit if I want to. If there is something I don't like, I will edit directly here, or I can edit later on the post. Here I have 4 post campaign because that's the model suggestion. It's a marketing model. It's something that's studied for me. I didn't have to study marketing for that. ContentGenio did it for me. And here, look, I have already important information that we saw before. I wanted to add. I already have my business address. I already have hashtags. I already have information that this stuff comes from my grandma recipe book. Let's see how to proceed. Let's click on next. Let's see what comes. Here we go. Few seconds later, and I have my posts ready, made for me with instructions that I've given once during the onboarding or maybe during one evening. Of course, I need to teach ContentGenio something, but I will have to do it once and that's it. While with ChatGPT, every time that I want to create a new post, every time that I want to create a new campaign, I have to give again and again the same information, the basic ones, the ones that are me, that are my business. So my business address, the fact that my grandma is my inspiration, the fact that I use her recipe book, everything I will have to repeat over and over again. I will need to tell ChatGPT every time who's my customer, what I'm looking for. In this case, ContentGenio knows it because I already told them and it will know it forever. So let's have a quick look at the post. Pretty pastry isn't always worth the bite. Meet our new beignet di San Giuseppe, humble looking, unforgettable flavor. If you're chasing the perfect photo, you'll miss the one that tastes like childhood. Curious this plain looking beignet beats the fancy ones? We'll prove it next. Visit Mimi's Bakery at Calle Miminis 53. Then I have already hashtags. I didn't have to ask to include my business address. Here we can actually look at the other ones. All make sense. All already mention important parts. The fact that I have my lemons coming from Sicily and so on. I'm actually missing pictures. True. I could do two things here. I could actually do two things here now. I can ask AI and ContentGenio to actually create an image for me, or I can upload an image and modify it thanks to ContentGenio directly in the system. Let's go for this because I think I would have pictures in this case of my own beignet. So let's add one image. Let's add them all. Then I will show you on one what I can do. Here we go. I added all the images. Of course, in this case, bear with me. I took them from the internet because I'm not really able to do this. And let's modify one image because let's say I want this to look like it came out from an oven tray. I click on Media Tools, and here I could generate the image, a video, replace the background, or edit the image. I want to replace the background in this case. Let's have a look. And here we go. My beignet now look freshly baked and coming out of the oven. So now I have my beautiful pictures. I have the text I'm happy with. It already has all the information I wish to. It has the hashtags, my business address, and so on. Let's see what's next, because actually ContentGenio will help me to schedule my campaign for when I went and where I want it, and will adjust the post for each of the social media I will get on. So let's actually fill that famous empty calendar. Let's say manually filling. Here I even have a guide on how to. Basically, I will be guided on how to schedule this. Let's say that I want to start from tomorrow, so I just move them. Optimize for a specific time. It's 12 o'clock, so maybe it's a good time to schedule my post for people to say, I'm hungry, I want something sweet. But I could actually move it and say, let's start a bit earlier, let's start at 11. At 11 every day, starting from Thursday next week, I will have my post coming. Apply the schedule. This is basically it. I can decide if I want it on all platforms or not. Then I can actually apply filters if I want to directly from ContentGenio. So no need to go platform by platform. And then confirm and schedule. So here we go. I went from an empty calendar to a filled one. So for the next few days, I have planned posts that will hopefully bring me new clients, money, and fill in the damn bank account. It's super easy to fill in your calendar. It takes no time. You just need to give a short prompt and ContentGenio will do it for you. So how I fill in these few days, I could fill in my full month in less than probably 1 hour. So hopefully this makes you think that this could be a good idea and you would like to get in touch with us or directly sign in for the free version of ContentGenio directly from the description down below. Thank you for watching and see you soon.